Hey y'all, hey, I'm Ashley, and this is For Dizzy Birds, where life is always busy and budgeting is fun. I am excited for you to be here. If you are new, welcome. If you are coming back to see us again, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you back. On this channel, we use zero-based budget, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to actually make saving money fun. So if you're new to us, I am excited to have you here. I hope you enjoy our journey. We have big goals. We want to get out of debt. We want to get ahead on our monthly bills. And ultimately, we want to totally transform how we think about money. So if you're ready to take control of your finances one paycheck at a time and maybe have a little fun doing it, you are in the right place. So grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and let's get to it. We have minis and tinies today. Hey y'all, happy Monday. I hope you are having a fantastic Monday so far. And as you may know, I am filming ahead of time. So for me, it's Saturday. I'm in a great mood. Hopefully, I'm also in a great mood as you are watching this. Mondays can be rough sometimes, right? But let's hope they're not. Before we get started on our minis and tinies, I wanted to take a minute, in case you didn't see my last video, to say thank you to all of you. We did hit 300 subscribers, and as promised, I did put a freebie in the Ko-fi shop for you. And because I can never decide when I do, you actually get two options. You can get both if you want. We have a set of 3 minis here. Some sarcastic animals is trash can, not trash cannot. This sassy coffee drinking grumpy cat. I'm here. I'm awake. Don't push it. And then our sarcastic fox here. And then for those of you, if you like to play along with the tinies, I gave you a fall books, my 2 favorite loves, themed tiny set. So these are available for download in the Ko-fi. I thank you also very much for your support. I am excited to watch the subscriber number go up. I will have a set of tinies or minis or something, a freebie for you ready to go for 400 subscribers. So let's keep it going, y'all. And go ahead and grab those for you. Also, in case you didn't catch my last video, I did want to let you know that I am going to be doing something new. I have just officially launched memberships on the Ko-fi shop. I've deliberated on it a long time, whether I was ready to do that, but because I love creating so much, I do so much of it, I think it makes sense for Dizzy Birds to have membership options. So we're going to have 2 options. You can go to the Ko-fi shop to check it out and get more details, but I'll tell you, since it's really the first couple of times to mention it, there's 2 tiers. Number 1 is the prologue. It's $6 a month. It gives you access to some digital downloads. I promise to have at least 5 new downloads in the shop each month for my members. You also will get an exclusive members only monthly themed bundle of minis and tinies. So this is an example of what the September one looks like. We have one for October and November and so on and so forth. So each month you get this bundle and then the 5 at least 5 other downloads that are members only that you have access to. On top of that, you also get a 20% off coupon for the Etsy shop. So if you want to get some physicals from my shop, you have access to that members only coupon code each month. For those who would like to get some physicals, we have the next tier option, which is bestseller. It's $12 a month. You will get everything that is accessible to the prologue tier, all the digital downloads, and also 2 physical challenges mailed to you each month. They will go kind of with the theme of the month, likely. I've created this one for September. They're laminated in 5 mil. They're very nice. They're double-sided with an image on the back. Scratch-offs this month, and they kind of go with that September fall theme. And just to give you an idea, I've already started designing for so the coming months. We have one for October. Here, you get the A5 and this 4x4 physical mailed to you. So in order for you to be a member of that, you will have to give me a mailing address and make sure that I know where to send it. Also, something else to keep in mind, because these are physicals and I have to know how many to make and I have to have time to mail them out, I'm going to have a cutoff date each month. So for instance, if you want to get the October physicals, have the cutoff date of September 15th. So you have to have joined by September 15th to get the October physicals. For those of you who are considering a membership now, there's a little bit of a bonus opportunity here. If you join now before September 15th, you will also get the September physicals mailed with your October. So you get a little bit of a bonus there. So anyways, check those out. I'm having a blast designing those for you all, and you can look up the details for those memberships on the Ko-fi shop. Also, I've been designing like crazy on digitals and physicals, so I wanted to start kind of showing you some of those at the beginning of my videos, so hopefully you're okay with it being just a little bit longer. So I try to have a balance of digital and physical items. For those of you who prefer digital, you have the option to print those out at home. And this is the first one that I've created that is not in the mini style or the tiny style. This is intended to be a printable that you can print off and put the scratch off stickers on yourself if you'd like. You can even laminate it if you like, and then play it as a scratch off, or you can print it off and just mark off the numbers. So this one is in the Ko-fi shop. It's also in my Etsy shop, but Ko-fi shop is kind of leaning towards the digitals. Actually, this set comes with both of these. There you go. So that's an example of a digital download that you can make into a scratcher if you like. That's in my shop. Another digital download option that I recently designed. Don't know if y'all know this store. Big box shopping. It's a big deal, and it's also always a big bill. So I didn't even mean to rhyme that, but I'm hilarious. So I designed this one. This is a digital download that you can find in my Ko-fi or my Etsy shop as well. It is designed, it's actually 6, if I can get my life together here. Hold on. The way I design most of my digitals is that you will get 6. And that information is all on the listing, so you can see that. But an example here, I designed one that is back to school. So you've got 3 minis here with the amounts already decided for you, but also you have a set that comes with it. So it's 2-page download where the spaces are blank. You can do it as a roll and save. You can allocate a certain amount per icon, whatever works for you. So when you get the set like this, you have the ability to make it work for your budget. So I design all of my download sets like this, unless otherwise noted in the listing. So we do have a back to school one, and I know back to school already started. There's the other half of the Costco one. I knew I had it here, and life is just a little disoriented. Okay, so we have the 3 with the numbers already figured in, and then the blank ones there. So we have Costco, we have back to school. If you're like me and you are already excited for Halloween, you might be interested in the neon downloads. Again, 6 options. They come together on a 2-page PDF. These amounts are already allocated in. I just thought these were cute. I'm into the neons this year. Loving that Halloween vibe. And then still in the Halloween world, we have a set of 6 tinies here of Halloween stamps, and that's available as a product. And then while we're talking Halloween and fall, let's go ahead and show you these 2. I have a set of black and beige Halloween. Again, 6 coming in the set. Some have the numbers already on it, and then blank. So you'll always have that option. And then we have black and beige fall. So if you want to just stick to the fall stuff first, you have that option here. Okay, so those are some of the most recent downloads, and I have many, many more. If you go to the shop, you can check those out, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about that. But I will show you a couple of physicals that I have here that I launched in the Etsy shop. So my physicals are only going to be in my Etsy shop. All of my physicals are laminated with high quality 5mm okay? So they are heavy duty, and I always include a decorative image on the back, so they are two-sided. So this one here is themed for back to school. My kiddos also love video games, so it made sense for me. It's a Save 60. The denominations that are under these stickers, or the range of denominations, is listed on the listing. I don't remember them, but that way you can kind of look and make sure it fits for your budget. I don't know about you, school's already started, but school expenses are throughout the year, and I always seem to not be ready for back to school. So this year I wanted to have some savings challenges that I could work on throughout the year for this. And this one's kind of got a rainbow theme, also back to school. Some of my newer challenges have hidden icons under. You can allocate how much you want that hidden icon to be, just makes it a little more of a mystery. So you're going to save at least $70 for this one. And again, it has that image on the back. So these are two of my back to school offerings, or, school ongoing. A couple of other things that came up in my life. Your life always inspires what you do, right? So a couple of things that have come up. I've got two boys. One is 14, one is 8. You're likely both to need braces, and everyone needs regular trips to the dentist. So I decided I needed some challenges that were centered around dentists. So we have two here. This one's called Toothy, and this one's Bracing Myself. And my bank account, I just thought that was adorable. It had me giggling. 75 for this one, 125 for this one. If you're like me, we are with the whole family going to the dentist, just constantly paying a bill to the dentist. So these two are definitely going to make it into my savings binders in the near future, but they are currently listed in my Etsy shop if you're interested in getting them for yourself. All right, and let me give you a couple more before we move into actually doing the tinies. Thank you for bearing with me. All right, how about a spooky themed and a more throughout the year one? So this one, again, home expenses. So I'm thinking about things like my HOA fees or just general home repair. This one saves you $100. Again, the denominations are listed in the listing, but a two-sided reusable laminated challenge. And then this one, spooky themed. We have some rose gold stickers here, save 70, and again, a double-sided. So anyways, those are all in the Etsy shop. I have many more to share with you, and I will do that in future videos, or you can go and check it out now to see what I've got there. But I have been designing like a crazy, loving every second of it. So hopefully you find something you would like in the shop. And if you have any questions, you can always let me know. Okay, with that, let's get to it. How about we get going on our minis? All right, I know last week I ran out of room, so I'm going to move this. I'm going to pull down my minis binder and open up our 6 challenges that we're currently working on. I'll tell you also, I've been thinking about how to switch up minis, make it just a little bit different, a little more exciting. So I've got some ideas, and we might be rolling those out soon. But for now, we'll stick with what we did last week. We have 6 challenges, and so they will be in 6 spots. This is from Build It Big Budgets, Explore All Possibilities. This one's from Budget with Mama Bear, Be Kind. Becca Budget 777 and her Sassy Cat. This one is a collab with Buttercup Budgets, Little's World 733, and Shades Budgets, and our Slow Progress Snail. Chatty Cathy Budgets, Self-Care is Not Selfish, agreed. And in spot number 6 this week will be one of mine. Our adorable little ghosties here. These are 1 per icon. This has some regular denominations, 1, and then this one's going to be 2 per. So what we did differently last week was we took our money, and I do have 6 $2 bills. All right, so I am starting out. Everybody gets to sharing the love here. Now we also have 2 spicy 5s also getting to be mixed into the excitement here. and the dice will decide who gets those. Now, we are going to roll a 6-sided dice to tell us the spot and a 4-sided dice to tell us how many bills they're going to get. So it's getting exciting up in here. All right, so for instance, side number 2 or spot number 2 is going to get 4 bills. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll just continue on that till we get down. Spot number 1 gets 1. So on and so on. Spot number 1 gets 3. Always looking for ways to spice things up, make things a little more interesting. Anywho, 2, 3, 4. Hope y'all's week is getting started on a good note. Can tell you that for me, the weather is making it fantastic. We have 70-degree weather all this weekend. It's like fall is fully here, and not wanting to leave, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I have no qualms with fall deciding to get here a little early. It can sometimes be like in the hundreds here through October, and that's just not pleasant. I don't care who you are, that's just not pleasant, and I'm very glad this year it seems to be. The boys are in full swing back to school. Mr. Finn is in 2nd grade. And while I would not say school is his favorite thing, he does seem to really like his teacher, which I'm always grateful for. You need a special kind of teacher to be able to handle my son. He's a doll, but he's also like a lot. He's a lot, that one. And he cracks me up on a daily, but I imagine having him in a class with other students can make life really interesting. We'll just say that. So she seems to also like him a lot. Is a 3, so spot number 3 gets 3. Spot number 5 hasn't gotten anything. Oh, see, it heard me. But it's only getting 1. So yeah, he is enjoying 2nd grade as much as he's ever going to enjoy any grade. He's just, school's just not his thing. He really likes, he's good in school. He likes the social aspects of school, but he's definitely not, he's not there as a teacher's pet or really just looking forward to, I don't know. He does well. I don't want to make it sound like he's like terrible. He does well. He likes it. He never gets in trouble, but he could take it or leave it. And as soon as he's home, he is ready to, relax and do what he wants. And it's like that every week. So I ask him every day, "Did you learn anything new?" He's like, "I don't remember." He's just not focused on that aspect of it, but I do believe he's doing well, and he likes his teacher, and his teacher likes him. So far, so good on the back to school for Finn. All right, let's get to going on our counting while I yak at you. All right, so up first is our cute ghosties. They are $2 per icon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So that means we're going to get to color in 3. I did a terrible job with coloring last week, so I'm going to try to do better coloring while I talk. So yeah, Finn's doing well, 2nd grade. We're getting through. He is doing well. My 14-year-old, Riley, is in 8th grade, so big difference there. We are doing a lot different things at school. Things are starting to get serious. He's also doing well. And he's got this great little group of friends, and I'm so happy. It just makes your little mom heart happy when they find their people, and I think he has found his people, and he is spending his weekends having sleepovers and hanging out with his friends, and he's just really never had that before, so that makes me so happy. And also last week or the week before, we went and got him a new haircut. He has ridiculously curly hair, a huge old mop of curly hair, which I tell him he should be so grateful for. It's great hair. But it's crazy, and he finally went and got a cut that's kind of in style, and it's just so cool. But he has to get up every morning now and get out the curl cream and do the diffuser. So really kind of enjoying watching him start to take an interest in his appearance in that way. They're just growing up so fast. But yeah, it's great. It's going well for him. Um, kind of noticed from a mom perspective that it kind of hit me this year that like there's a lot of big expenses that are coming, especially for Riley, that I need to do a better job saving for. So kind of lit a flame under me, I guess, that I need to start thinking about things like braces and cars and him getting a job and him starting to save money and learning more about that. They do some saving challenges with me from time to time, and they know what I do when I get on my videos. But I want to really start taking an active approach to teaching them about personal finance. I don't think they teach that well enough in school, if at all. And I sure wish I had that. I did like school, and I'd have been there for it, honestly. And they just didn't teach that, like algebra and grammar and all that. It matters, but it it doesn't help you in life once you get out. So I'm really starting to think about how we really prepare them for life, real life, each of them. So anywho, I'm thinking about, as we get a little further along here, starting to integrate both of them into the channel with their own savings goals and their own challenges. They're both interested in creating as well, creating their own products. So I don't know, would you guys like to see some products from them? I can tell you Finn has a crazy imagination, and so he could probably come up with some pretty cool, fun challenges. And Riley just really wants to learn what it's like to earn and to save money. So I'm going to see if I can't have the channel help them with that and play a role in that, and you guys can get to know them as well. Anywho, I've rattled on. It took me forever to color those. All right, so we have a total of 6 going in today. And we have 5 ones, so I can do a buyback 5. And so we have a total of 12 in this challenge. Not our biggest winner this week. That's okay. It's spooky themed, so it can stick around for a little bit. What is this one allocated to? Oh, this one's allocated to Halloween or holidays or celebrations. So I'm doing that differently. I'm going to make sure I allocate out my minis. So it'll be here for a bit. All right, so up next is Chatty Cathy. These are $1 per. We got a total of $3 to go in today. And of course, I didn't mark down which pen I was using. Who knows? So colors are probably going to be different. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it on the first try? I don't know. All right, so 3 going into Chatty Cathy today. I've seen other creators here on YouTube that will include their kiddos, and it's always just such a joy to watch that. So I'm hoping that we can find a way to do that as well. That works with our family schedule and, makes them feel comfortable and confident. So I'll be thinking about that. 5, 10, 12, 13. $13 going into self-care is not selfish. And this one is allocated to self-care. So when we complete that, we will add that to our self-care sinking fund. All right, up next we have Slow Progress is Still Progress. That's that collab, and it was the big winner today. Wow, kind of stingy, really. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of our dollars went to this, and we only needed 3. So we're going to pull out this 2 and this 1 and set this other money aside for just a second. Don't worry, we will still find a good purpose for it. 2 and 3. All right, now we can finish this one out. And I think this becomes our official first challenge finish for our new channel. 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 23, and $24. That's amazing. I can hear that there's a little bit of feedback on my mic. So, y'all, I don't like this mic. I got a new phone during my break, and the old mic, which I loved, does not work with my new phone. So I'm using the one I have, and I just think it's just not as great. So bear with me. All right, so this $24 is going to month ahead. That is amazing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24. Okay, so we can't really condense down anymore. Let me get a paper clip. Gosh, this feels good. We will paper clip this down. All right. Hey, look, I got a new bell too because that other one was terrible. Ding! We have our very first completed challenge of September and really since the break. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for just a second because I haven't decided what we're going to do with the rest of that money yet. Just indecisive. And we will put that other completed challenge in our Save to Sync here in a little bit. All right, so up next is Becca Budgets. What did she get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. So we have $11 going for Becca Budgets. Let's go ahead and count that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So halfway there for Becca Budget. That's exciting. See if we have any I definitely think we have some buybacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Fredola. Okay, and then I have 1 and 2 2s. So we'll do another 5. All right, so this says we should have 15, and we have 15, so we didn't just mess that up, even though I had this little brain freeze right there. I got to fix something before we start our tinies. But we are halfway on Becca Budgets. All right, let's get to budget with Mama Bear or Be Kind. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, let's count that again. Those were sticking together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. And how many did we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have extra on this one as well. And that is amazing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we can take 9 from here, set this aside, because we have now completed our second challenge. Let's get our buybacks worked out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might ask what I'm doing with the buybacks if you're new. Basically, just trade them out when I have 5 so that I can keep my ones in rotation. I do make them, but this way I don't have to make as many because the ones, we go through them pretty quickly with the minis and the tinies. All right, so for budget with Mama Bear, in total, we saved 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and $18. I'll write it over here. All right, and this one is allocated to the little birds. The little birds would be Fun and Ryan, whatever I need or they want. These give me those opportunities to have yes moments instead of no moments. So that's going to be great to have. Now, we have another one then that's completed, and we haven't decided how we're handling that extra money yet. But let's go ahead and move on to Build It Big Budgets. We only need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow. Another completed challenge. And $2 extra. Look at us go. This is only week 2, y'all. We might have to up these amounts. What do you think? Should we do the smaller wins so I can share more challenges? I have so many from so many great creators. Or do we want to up the amount a little bit so that it takes a little longer to save and we have bigger saves? Comment down below. What do you think? Because I could go either way. Okay, so this one, as it is pasta, is allocated for dining out. Get another 5 here. 5, 10, 15, and $16 for dining out, which is great because I always seem to be overspending in that one, even though we are hardly ever eating out as a family. The only time I really seem to need to do it more regularly is at work, even if I don't want to, or I really could be fine staying at the office and eating at my desk. I often have to go to lunches with colleagues and things, so not that I'm complaining about that. All right, so we need to ring the bell 2 more times. I almost forgot. For a total of 3 completed challenges as of right now. Now, let's come back to our extra money here. What do we want to do? We have a couple of different ways. We can put new challenges in these envelopes and put the money towards them, or we can use the money to finish out some more challenges here. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with trying to finish some more putting towards the other challenges. Is that cheating? I don't know. But is it even cheating if it's yours? So how much extra did we have? We had a total of, ooh, that's insanity. Did we really have that much? Yeah, I think we did. All right. The 2 spicy 5s, 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $22. I'm second guessing myself, but I think I did it right. I will check on the and make sure that I didn't mess something up. But all right, so for Chatty Cathy budgets, we only needed 7, so we could definitely complete this one here with this. And have another completed challenge. So let me just color those in really quick. All right, so how much total did we save then for Chatty Cathy budgets? 5, 10, 15. There's another 5. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. 20. 4 times 5, that's $20. That's right. We did it right. And it is allocated to self-care, so that's fantastic. That gets pushed to our self-care sinking fund for haircuts and whatnot. Ringing that bell. All right, up next is Becca Budgets. She needs 15. I don't think we have enough to complete either of these, so we can just put it towards 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my gosh, y'all, it was meant to be. That's 15. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, it was meant to be. I don't care what you say. It was meant to be. Becca, I have so many of your challenges, so I'm sure you'll make it back in to the rotation, if not next week, very soon. But let's go ahead and finish this out. And if my math is correct, if my math is mathing, there's another 5 ones. And another 5. All right, 15 and 15, that lines out. So, for Becca Budgets, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30 for this sassy cat. And what is he allocated to? Oh, debt. Yeah, that makes sense. He looks real thrilled to be paying that $30 towards debt. But you know what? I am thrilled. That's $30 extra we get to add to our debt binder. So that's awesome. That's a win. All right, so that means we almost finished out this whole book. All right, so before we close out the book, we're gonna find You know what? No, I will find some new challenges. I have them ready to go, but I'll introduce them to you next week. You'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait and see. Something to look forward to. All right, so we'll put our little ghosties in front, and I will make sure that we have all 6 filled up for next week. All right, so with that, we've finished 5 challenges, mini challenges, all allocated out to their respective spots. We'll set those aside here, and I'm going to reset for Tinies. All right, y'all, sorry about that. I had to fix something. I messed up my bills I was doing over here. So, moving on to Tinies, everybody's favorite, Tiny Wins, Quick Wins, however you want to see it. We've got 6 of those going as well. So let's see what we've got. Up first in spot number 1, this is one for Bookish Mama Budgets. Our little celebration flamingo at $2 an icon. Spot number 2, Lil's World, $7.33. Little cat and fall candles. Planned with Love. Got our Happy Harvest challenge. Our Beautiful Budgets, our Sunflower challenge. Here from My Modern Homestead, keep going. We're doing $1 per footprint. And then Hello Fall from Girl Mama Budgets, we're doing $1 per pumpkin. I think these are actually going to take longer than the minis, honestly, all the way we got these. So we're doing something right. Okay, so on these we're doing just different than we do the minis in the sense that we have less money. We have 21s, and then when we're lucky, we have the spicy 5s to add in, and I do have 2 this week, so we have a total of $30 going towards Tinies, $30 this week. We're going to roll the 6-sided dice. It's going to tell us which spot's going to get the mini. So starting us off is Bookish Mama Budgets, and we're just going to roll through it, and hopefully we don't have any stingy money hogs here. Interesting. All right, I'm going to do a 3 next. Nope, 1 and 2. Goodness gracious. I will switch the dice if you don't behave. I will. All right, interesting. So we'll see how the dice there's that 3. This is so fun, and I don't think I'll ever stop doing these, but we'll find some ways to switch it up. Okay, 6 needs some love. Sure does. Blow on the dice. No, that didn't help. Nothing for 6 so far. Oh no. There's 5. Oh no. Oh, there you go. 6, at least you get 1. All right, that's quick. That money goes fast. It sure does. All right, let's stack them up, add them up, and get on with the rest of our day. Okay, up first is for Girl Mama Budgets. We're doing Hello Fall. Our little stacked pumpkins here. We're only going to be adding $1, so that means we are going to color in 1 pumpkin. We'll just color in 1. And that means we have $3 in here, and nothing to condense just yet. This one wants to stick around for a while, it seems like. It's okay, it's fall themed, it makes me happy. Alright, so for My Modern Homestead, we have 7. There's that spicy 5 sneaking in there. So that means we get to cover in 7 of these little beatsies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Color in these. Now this is going to be a good little save since we split up those footprints. I'm liking this. I have so many cute ones from My Modern Homestead. So I'm sure we'll see her show up in the rotation. And I've been doing a little bit of Kofi shopping too. This one is going to go to debt when we get it done. When we get her done, it's going to go to debt. So we have $9 in this one so far. And nothing we can condense down there. All right, up next, our beautiful budgets. Brandy, your sunflower challenge. We have $1 per icon, and we got a total of 4 going in this week. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ring the bell. Retraction. All right, we can trade this in for a 5, and we have a total of $12 so far in this one. And it is allocated to emergency funds. So when we have these little finish up, they will be just like little little boost payments to whatever they're allocated to. So if they go to a sinking fund, we add them to that sinking fund envelope. If they're going to go to debt or emergency fund, they will get added to the envelope and put towards the next week's or in the next month. So I haven't figured out how I'm working that out yet. All right, with $1 per apple for Playing with Love. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, we are one shy. One shy. Y'all know for whatever reason I gotta color these in right. So I'm going to fast forward you. All right, I did it. Okie dokie, let's see what we got. We are just one shy finishing this sucker up. So maybe next week, if the dice is nice, we will finish it. Okay, 5 ones. Going back here for a buyback 5. So we have 11, which makes sense because the total challenge is 12. So next week will be the winning week for that. I betcha. We'll make sure of it, even if we have to cheat. All right, Lil's World here is getting $1 per. Okay, sorry. Somebody called, and I had to make sure that I didn't mess up the video. Trauma from videos not getting recorded. Okay, so we got 4 this week. The candles are only 2 per. So actually, we did finish a challenge here. $2 with $2 left over. So we'll set that aside over there. All right. And we got to buy back 5. So a total of $10 going to self-care. Hey, that's the second self-care challenge we've finished. All right. I am not mad at it. And finish challenge. Ding, ding. Okay, we're going to set this aside because I think we might use some of that extra money to finish up other challenges. We are figuring it out as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have $5. These are $2 per. So we can color in 2. And we will have 1 left over for to get us there next week. So what we do, we take that 1 that we didn't use, put it in the front. I'm going to take 5 ones here. So we have 12 in the challenge already. 7 times 2, that makes sense. That works. And then the way that I let myself know that this is extra money for the challenge is I put it in the front. So I know that that hasn't been applied yet. All right, so let's talk about this extra money. So since we're doing the challenges different this time, or since the old way, I am being intentional about how I allocate. This is, for instance, going to grocery buffer. I think with extra monies, we want to go ahead and try to complete a challenge, and this is the only one we're even close on. $1 here will get us finished out on this one, which is amazing. So, call it cheating if you want to, but I don't see it that way. It's your money, it's your plan, it's your sinking funds. As long as you're keeping track of what you're doing and you're doing it in a way that is logical, for your budget. You know, I don't see it as cheating, but it's okay if you do and you want to call me out on it. I'm going to go ahead and finish out this one at $12 for the grocery buffer. Now I still have $1 left, and at this point I can do whatever I think makes the most sense, but I was kind of thinking back about this extra one here. And doesn't that mean we could then finish this one? Because we would have the extra one plus the one. So this should be 8 times 2 should be 16. Or 14, I'm sorry. No, that's not right. 7 currently colored in at 2 each should be 14. Oh, I just colored one too many. So now I don't have a choice. I still have to add that too. And so we'll still have one to finish. Just, you know, hey, made a mistake, but that's okay. All right. How do I have... Oh, because we finished 2. That's why. Jeez Louise. All right. So we'll have 2 new ones next week that I will make sure are allocated out appropriately, probably for the same things, for grocery buffer and self-care, because we need to keep that one running. But for now, let's move these around so they'll be in different spots and have a different chance at the dice next week. And I will make sure before next week's video that we have those new ones in there. All right, so I'm going to throw this back in the binder. It never goes easily because the camera's watching me. There it goes. All right, so we are done with our minis and tinies for this week. We have completed across both binders a total of 7. And that means it's 12 o'clock and time to go. The sirens are going off. I have actually a nail and a hair appointment today, so I am now running behind. I just had so much fun with you all that I couldn't handle it. I lost track of time. I will be putting these here in the Save to Sync folder like always, and they will get allocated out at the appropriate time. When we do our end of the month, we will track everything that we saved. So that will be exciting. All right, y'all. That wraps it up for this week, unless I think of something else to come on here and talk to y'all about. Until I see you next time, y'all have a good week. And I'll see you next time. Bye.